Joining us right now, 94.5 KTPL, The Pit, and the 0 Hour Squared Classics is somewhat of a cool, super Albuquerque rock group. And it truly is 4 members of the scene that have been doing things in several bands for several years, and they're also good friends of mine. You're going to notice who they are. I'm going to introduce them, starting with the drummer of Abscond. That's who we're talking to right now.
Abscond.
Roman Barham from Abscond. How are you doing? Thank you
good.
for joining us.
Hell yeah.
Right
Thank you for
behind
having
him
us.
is Dimas. Dominic Dimas, also with Thrall and a couple of other bands. Refresh my memory there, brother.
Just mainly Abscond and Thrall right now. That's all I'm
Okay.
concentrating on.
Old school torture victim.
Oh, cool. That's right. That's right. And then we've got another beast, man. A guy everybody in this city loves. Everybody in the state, man. Brian Banks, man. Who hasn't he played with, man? Black Maria.
Black Maria, Fractured,
High over.
High Hover, doing this now, concentrating on this, getting our stuff together, getting our chops going. Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. And then right here we've got vocalist Dave Ortiz, the captain himself, man. Give us a little bit of background of yourself, man, please.
I'm from Vegas, New Mexico. I've never done anything like this before. No, I have, but not like this. This is way cooler than anything I've done. I don't know. I have fun.
Very cool, very cool. All right, Abscond. This is who we're talking about. Watch the hell out. These guys have, they're getting ready to come out here and blow some doors. Got a big show announcement. Well, it's been announced for quite some time. Sunday,
March 22nd at the launch pad. It just sold out too, so
okay.
so it's gonna be packed. So
And that's with Crowbar, I Hate God, and Abscond.
and Distorted Evil.
Oh, cool. I did not know that they're also on
They're
the
from
bill.
Santa Fe.
Yes.
They're homies. So yeah, so we opened the show up at 7:30. So get there early, and it's gonna be packed and rowdy, and the New Orleans sludge is gonna be in the house. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be it's gonna be really epic.
That's exciting. I want to get all of your reactions about being able to be on this bill, because this is pretty damn tremendous. But I know Roman is the man with all the dates, and you also have another couple of shows that we want to announce.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and talk about those shows quickly. What is the next one after that? Another fairly big show.
After I Hate God, it's April 11th at the launch pad, that Night Child album release show, but it's Nick Tackett's birthday too, so it's gonna be really good show, and the
Dude,
lineup's
that's the
really
day
good.
before my birthday.
Oh really? It'll be Mike Trujillo's pre-party,
There you
birthday
go.
show.
Yeah, we're gonna do it up. We're gonna
Pre-game.
do it up.
And then we're doing a show for our dear brother, a celebration of life for Mr. Terry Sells at the launch pad on April 17th.
Okay.
And that's gonna be real good. We're gonna announce that soon. We're gonna announce that lineup real soon. So
Oh, killer. A trifecta of shows. That's tremendous. Man, who wants to start with this question about how's it feeling to open up, to be on the bill, and to debut this band with Crowbar and I Hate God?
I'm stoked. This is not my first time opening for I Hate God. It's I opened for them in a band back at the old spot Beyond Ordinary, where that used to be. That was a crazy show. Turned out to a big, like, almost riot on the street, but that's what you expect when I Hate God plays, so it's going to be a good one. And it's not all ages, so unfortunately there's not for the kids. It's for us grown-ups. So yeah, it's going to be a good one.
they're all good friends of ours too. So you know, we mentioned that we're gonna probably open the show, and they're real excited about it. So it's really cool to play with our friends again and like just be a part of that tour, because they don't really tour a lot together. So it's good to see them together. So
Especially in that venue, because it's such a,
intimate.
yeah, good to see. I've never seen Crowbar in a space that small.
Hell yeah. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Very
Pumped
cool.
for it. Pumped.
Tell us about Abscond. How'd you guys get together? I know you're all bros. We all know that. But I want to know, I mean, this is a pretty unique band in the style by which you play. And we'll get into that. But I want to know who wants to give us a little bit of the background on how you guys got together.
Well, me and Dom, we've jammed in bands back in the day with Torture Victim and me and Banks. You know, we jammed, and then after, you know, Terry passed away, we had a lot of extra time on our hands. So like me and Dom started jamming again, and then we got Dave involved because I I heard his vocals like one day, and I was just like, holy shit, dude, you want to sing for a band? And then I showed him to Dom, and then Dom was like, holy shit. Oh, and I'm just saying bad word after bad word.
That's all right.
And then we said, and then we went to fucking.
I've heard horse on yeah, don't worry.
Then I asked Banks, hey man, do you want to jam some stoner thrash with Dom and them? And he's like, yeah. So we started jamming, and then it just started building from there. And then I asked them if they wanted to play that show because there's some locals that they allowed to open up, and then we started jamming more, and now we're starting to play now. So cheers.
Yep. Writing songs as we speak.
Very cool. How many songs in your arsenal right now? How many guys have?
We have 5 to complete.
Yes, we're working on 5 right now.
So give us an idea of the style. I mean, man, okay, there's nothing. We're not hearing any ballads from you guys over the.
We're Corey Feldman's favorite band.
Yeah, I've been listening. I've been privileged to hear you guys get to jam and watch you, and it's fucking cool. There's your cuss word that I have to edit. So, but it's very heavy. It's very fast and it's very raw. It's what you would expect from you guys, man. And I love the lineup. I love hearing Brian accompanied with the rawness of Dom's guitar.
Yeah,
but in your own words, kind of describe what your vibe is like.
Yeah, hearing his heavy tone with his riffs is pretty cool. It's because it's different. Because you don't really hear, because you hear like, you know, like a certain like almost guitar tone in the bass of, you know, some thrash bands, but hearing the heavy end, it like adds to it.
Yeah, it's verse, chorus, heavy pummeling. You know, it's songs are 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. That's all you need. You know, we're not playing like 10-minute opuses. We're just boom, boom, boom. You know, in your face. We do it and then we're done.
And it's
See
fun.
you later.
It's funny, man. I've been jamming a lot of Cathedral and Caius, and you know, I hear a lot of those influences of the doom, all that, the heaviness, the speed. But I also appreciate the veracity of the kind of hardcore, you know, vibe, and kind of like REO Speed, not Speedwagon, Speedwagon,
Speed Dealer.
Speed Dealer. There you go. REO Speed Dealer. Damn it, they're not going to get sued.
There you go. You got to edit that out. No, it's good.
But that's it's kind of like Zeke and that kind of style.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And your vocals, man, dude, props, man. Very heavy
Thank you.
vocals, to the point. Nothing crazy. Very solid. You
fun.
make it very, very heavy and interesting.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. How long have you been singing?
I started singing in a band when I was 18 in Vegas, New Mexico, and then I moved to Madison, Wisconsin, and joined a band called Malice in Wonderland. And we were pretty big. And I played for all my life. And I just like to do it, and I like to feel the vibes of what's going on and just build off that.
Got cool pipes. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
And you know, you look like a demon when you're up there. Just kind of, it just fits in.
Well,
That's
I just get lost when we're playing. It's just like its own time, its
Right.
own space.
Right. Well, very cool, man. I'm really excited about this show coming up, and we really, really need this, man. Today was a rough day, and it's been a rough month, and it's been a rough couple of years, as we know.
Rest in peace, Phil Campbell.
Rest in peace, Phil Campbell, and also Terry.
Terry Sales.
Terry
yeah,
Sales.
So, like, yeah.
I know you got the benefit coming up in mid-April for that. Tell us a little bit about Terry and his history for those who didn't know him.
Well, there was none like him, though. His riffs, I don't think anyone could play like the riffs that he did, and when at that time, and just his vibe, man. He always was welcoming. He was always positive, always funny, even when he was hungover and like feeling like shit. He was always like, he was the hardest working person I've ever been around, and I always thanked him for his help. And he's always been a good friend, an amazing musician. I'm gonna miss not being able to share the stage with him or go on the road and like drink beer and smoke weed and do other crazy shit. But Banks, man, he's played with him for a long time.
I knew Terry since the mid to late 90s. Lived with the guy several places. Played in a band with him for 20 years. So we were brothers. We could always step into the same place and just know what the other guy was playing and just go off. And our band Black Maria, you know, we had a good run. We did so much stuff, and you know, I'll miss him, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play. And I actually, the last time I saw him was here playing with him, so that's a good memory to have. And we're just gonna keep on honoring his memory. And you know, I played with him and never thought I wouldn't see him ever again. So tell everybody that you love him.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dom, I'll ask you about the passing of Phil Campbell. All of us in here, we're the lifeblood of his Motorhead, but Phil Campbell was very interesting in how he was the third guitar player for Motorhead.
Not the longest tenured.
But the longest tenured for
31
sure.
years.
And this sucked today.
Waking
hear
up to that immediately,
Yeah.
waking up, I go on the internet, Bill Campbell. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And you and I we share the same thing in common with that. Killed by Death. That was the first song I heard with them. And I was like, holy crap. I saw it on, I had been waiting to hear more Motorhead, but I couldn't get enough. And then all of a sudden that came out, because literally I couldn't get enough. You couldn't find shit. It was all imported stuff. But, you know, so you hear something like that on Night Flight. That was the first time I saw that video. How about yourself, Dave, man? You kind of have those raw, you got that Motorhead feel, that vibe.
Well, I think they played like we do, just like based off the vibe and the emotion of what's happening. Like once he comes up with riffs, it's, you know.
Yeah, and then the heavy
We just
tone.
lock in.
Just lock in, man. Yeah,
Me
all
and
of us.
Roman played forever, so we know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, man. We played for years in the early 20s, mid 20s, and torture.
And I played with Roman forever. And
Oh, yeah.
this, you know, playing with Dom is new to me, but I've known him already. We're in the same deal. So just, you know, we got together, and it's we kind of we already know, like, you know, nobody's like basically like teaching somebody how to like play, or, you know, like
And nobody has egos. It's just fun.
yeah. We just
fun.
And
just
it's
start
always
playing, and it goes.
productive.
Yeah.
It's very cool. It's cross-generational.
Yeah.
And that's always cool to see, because you get the vibes from the perspective from some of the older acts and such, and some of those experiences, but vice versa. I think that there's always room to learn from the newer kids too, and how they're seeing and doing things. You know, you guys have seen Albuquerque scene in several stages. What would you grade it at right now? Because I would say it's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid now.
I'd say
Yeah.
it's very solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of new good bands, a lot of good new like younger musicians that are coming out and playing a lot, and they go to a lot of shows over the years, so they gain that experience from watching live bands, and it's really good. The DIY scene's really strong. Yeah, I mean, I Hate God and Crowbar sold out. When has that ever happened? You know,
Right.
It never really. I don't think any of those bands ever sold out. So especially that fast. So that's good to see. It's like
Well, that too, because I like on Instagram, all I see is like memes of Crowbar.
Yeah,
Like
so
the
they
kids have like made it into this meme, and they see that, and they're like, "Oh, I see this name Crowbar. You know, I want to go check it out." You know, so yeah, it's good. And yeah, there's a lot of, like you said, a lot of good DIY, a lot of hardcore all the time. You know, like
And people working together instead of competing.
yeah. So that's good. That's good to see.
Well, there will always be a revolution, but the music revolution, particularly here coming out of the Southwest, I think is tremendous. And you guys have played an essential role in one capacity or another. Great to see you. This is Abscond, Albuquerque's what I'll call a super group that will be playing with Crowbar.
Corey Feldman's
I
favorite
hate
band.
God. And what's the date again for that show? March.
Sunday, March
22nd.
22nd.
Man, that's going to be
This-
tremendous.
yeah,
And
Sunday.
who else? Distorted Evil as well.
Distorted Evil from Santa Fe.
Sick.
Corey Feldman might even be there.
All right.
Yeah,
No
Corey
promises.
Feldman. Promises.
No guarantees.
I'll buy him a beer if he's there.
Right on.
I'll
Oh,
buy him
shit.
a Miller.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let him know.
Sounds good. Anything else you guys want to say to Albuquerque?
see you there.
Yeah.
See you there.
Awesome.
Keep the rock and roll alive. Go out to shows, support your scene, and just support each other and be positive.
All right.
Rock and roll.
Sounds good.
Thanks for
And-
coming
okay.
out, keeping the scene alive.
Okay.
Thanks again for 94.5 KTBL, The Pit, and the 0 Hour Squared Classics.
See ya.
See ya.
That scene.
Hey, this is the captain from Abscond, and you're listening to The Pit.
Thank you very much.